2020 starts here.
2020.
I think this should be called the Winter of 2020.
No, I don't like that name.
I don't. Okay.
It doesn't have a ring.
No,
to
I know it
have-
doesn't. But I
doesn't
think
have
that we
a
can come up with
personality.
a better name than 531. Oh, bring him. Take him out. I'm glad you're filming this. I really am. I'm really happy about this. I'm super happy. I'm stoked. Take care, man.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna run that. Wait.
All right, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Sam Frankie. I'm a varsity hockey player. I'm loud as fuck. I'm 6'1". I'm skinny. I have a girlfriend currently, and these are my Joes.
Does the date 5/31 have any significance to you?
Yeah, we graduate. Yeah, I also go to camp that same day, so that's the last day I'm here. Yeah, sad. So I basically moved out of my house 5/31, which is pretty sad. I'm going to work at a summer camp. If you guys didn't see the first doc, I'm not gonna try to talk about it too much, but yeah. I'm going to be sports and games director.
Where's the famous actors?
We're just gonna take it back from Jason's entrance.
I've seen both of
All right,
those guys.
let's get the camera
What
set.
other shows?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I forgot you have to film everything, dude. You're not filming enough, I don't think.
Who's doing that?
I'm just driving. This is day one of how many days?
You know, if you're ready to with the war horse, let me tell you.
At least 420. We have fucking like 5 months left. I know, bro. I know. And then we're graduating.
It's just a rumor.
Dude, fuck. Fuck. Look how sad you made Felix.
What?
Felix has sitting there.
I was just, humble. I didn't know what I was doing.
Humble? Humbled by what?
I don't know. I was just
Did you see that tear that came down the side of his cheek? Sit Bambi.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Jacob Jamal Yusman. Yes, you heard it right. You might be thinking, what the hell? Why is his middle name Jamal? Except you're not, because only a racist like Felix would think that. Jacob Jamal Yusman is my name. I'm the one Asian in the group with a penis.
Are you excited for your final semester?
I am so excited for my final semester. I don't understand how anybody could not be excited for their final semester. This could possibly be the best few months of my entire life. Could possibly go completely downhill from here. And if we have a follow-up doc on that, and I'm just this homeless dude on the side of the street wishing I was back in my senior year, second semester, then that'd be a pretty cool follow-up, because I know Felix will be even worse off. What makes a group special is because we literally are composed of everything. We literally have everything. We have every type, we have every archetype, and we just have one of everything. We have badasses, we have pussies, we have boys, we have girls, we have whatever, we have animals, dogs, cats, fish, we have everything. This group is literally like no other. And another thing that makes us special is that we have bonded through middle school. We have bonded for so long that our bond is literally unlike no others. Like, so many people outside of our friend group in this school are really good at one-on-one relationships. They're really good at talking to their best friends, but not many people are this good in a group dynamic. And I think there's something about a group dynamic that makes every type of hangout just extremely special, extremely fun, and a group dynamic really, I think, just kind of like brings all of our personalities as a whole, and I think we each make each one of us a lot better as a person. And I really enjoy that. You know where I'm from? You know where that's from?
I'm at peace. I'm in my favorite home, with my favorite food, with my favorite people.
McDonald's is your favorite food?
No, but like you had to ruin it. Look, do you know how much he just ruins good moments?
But like McDonald's is...
I know. Keep going.
It's not your favorite food though.
Keep going.
It's not. It's just not good.
Keep going. Well, I want on his big.
Yeah. So.
What's wrong? Yes. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Why are you holding your hand up?
He's like presenting right now. What are you doing? Are you doing it to us?
So state your name. My name's Felix Talandis. I'm the Lithuanian. Matthew always calls me the jester. So I'm basically the fool, I don't know. what that makes me. But yeah, it makes me a jester. That's what it does. I think that's a good answer.
Are you excited for your final semester?
Yes, because like we're going to college and we're going to be living on our own. I'm probably not going to see these guys for a couple months, and like it's kind of scary. I mean, but like it's going to happen eventually, but like it's scary still. Like I don't know. It's interesting.
Will you be sad about leaving the Joes?
Yes, because I've known these guys since like middle school. It's insane. I met Jacob in 8th grade, and we became friends. And then he introduced me to all these guys. And then I started hanging out with Sam Moore, who I knew from like 4th grade. Then I hung out with Jeremy, and then Michael Preston, and then Matthew. It was like insane. And I just found this great group of people to be myself in. And now, where are we now? We are in my house. They say it's their second home, but that's just it. It's pretty crazy. We just PB&J.
All right, now introduce yourself for the camera.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Sweaty Hands Mart, and I'm a senior at OPRF High School, and I go to school with these wacky Joes.
Can you describe yourself?
Well, I'm the short guy. Everyone's friends with me. I've been friends with the boys since middle school, 6th grade to be precise. I've newly become friends with these girls named Cecily and Ella. And Sophie. Lauren! Oh my God!
So what's it like being friends with a diverse group of people?
I don't know. There's, like, it's not diverse totally racially, but, like, we have the Asians. We have Michael. Like, but the diverse part of our friend group is the fucking personalities. We've got motherfuckers on this side of the spectrum and then motherfuckers on this side of the spectrum. Like, we have whatever. And we really don't care, about you as long as you're a nice person and if you make slight amount of jokes. If you don't have any jokes, there's no reason for you to be here.
Can you describe your relationship and bond with Felix?
Owen thinks that I have some insane bond with Felix. It's just that I'm a nice person to him. I'm the second derpiest person in this friend group. Felix is the first derpiest, so we have a little bond there. That's all. Felix is a great person. I love the man. He's just, without him on the earth, I don't know what I'd do. But that doesn't mean that there's a lot of other people in this friend group that I wouldn't say the same thing about.
I can't. I'm getting home so late. What?
Is the pepperoni situation under control?
Semi.
Or do I need to call?
That's all magic.
He said yeah?
He said he will, but.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I don't trust it at all. I don't trust
pizza,
it.
bro.
It doesn't. It's not.
If we pull up in the...
So state your name, please.
Cecily Abbott.
So describe yourself a little bit.
I'm loud. I'm Asian. I guess I'm nice to the people I like. And I'm a bitch to the people I also like.
Are you excited for your final semester?
Yeah. No, fucking no. That's what? No. Final semester's gonna suck. It's just gonna be a lot of like busy work that you actually have to do. Okay, next question.
Can you describe your friend group?
Everyone's like kind of fucking weird. Like honestly, everyone's very different. Like everyone in this friend group is different than anyone I've ever met. I don't know. Oh, you guys are all like loud. Like, oh my gosh, you guys are so loud. Like everyone in this friend group is really loud, I feel like. So hanging out with everyone, it's like kind of hard to get anyone to be quiet. And they're fun.
We're recording.
Okay.
So introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Ella. Oh my god. I moved to Oak Park last year and then became friends with all these fuckers this year.
Can you describe yourself?
Shit. I guess I kind of just like to chill and party and do fun things. I don't really do anything else besides like hang out with my friends and watch Netflix.
Can you describe your friend group? Just keep going.
They're very interesting people. They're like the first friends I found in Oak Park that I can feel like I can be like truly myself with. I like love pretty much every person in this group. And I don't know, it's just like a really great group of people.
Jeremy, you bastard.
We have the most cool song of all time.
Does it go? Up the smoke?
No. Make it a speaker right now.
Dude, it's
Make it a speaker right now.
actually might be the best song of the year.
This is why you want us over for Doc. You want us over for Doc. I knew it.
Everything's a fraud with this bastard.
Yeah, he actually
I've been
did
so
bring him
hyped
over
now
for
just because
Doc.
the fucking song.
Hey, low-key, he did bring him over for Doc.
Respect, man.
Yeah, he nodded. Owen nodded. Do it for the Doc.
Cheers right now off the phone. It's not the same effect.
No, don't run it right now.
No.
Jeremy's not even here.
Wait for the speaker.
Okay, so state your name.
Actually found it.
What was that?
State your name.
That shit was raw. Matthew Leonard. I'm kind of the court jester, but also the bastard. But also the king, low-key. I'm kind of the king and the court jester at the same time.
Are you excited for your final semester?
I mean, I'm excited because it doesn't really matter. That's about it.
Do you think you'll change over the course of the semester?
I've never changed. My whole life.
Can you describe your friend group?
The dynamic? Pretty close-knit. Every once in a while, MFs will go off on their own thing. You know, I gotta.
Close.
You know, I gotta settle some shit with a. You know, I'm kind of tied down bastard right now, but. We're kind of just a bunch of African animals in the safari, and our oasis is dope, and FM. Good ass peanut gallery, bro. Good ass peanut gallery, bro.
Ready, bros.
Maybe it's like.
You're gonna win. Holy shit, I'm not mad.
Okay, I don't know if I can.
Go.
Oh shit! God, I did it twice,
Oh shit!
Later in the doc, I will definitely do much better.
Okay, so introduce yourself, please.
I'm Sophie Hayden. Sam and Jacob call me Sophs.
Can you describe yourself?
I don't know. I like to watch Netflix and hang out with the Joes, and I play lacrosse for the school and for a club team.
Are you excited for your final semester?
Yeah, I am. I think it's going to be crazy. We have a lot of, not like plans, because we're not really good at planning things, but we have a lot of ideas. We're trying to get Felix to throw, obviously.
Does the date 5/31 have any significance to you?
Yeah, I'm excited for it, but also kind of scared. Like, that's graduation, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's going to be cool, but, like, I grew up with all these people, so, like, it's going to be weird not seeing them. Like, after that, it's going to be so different. But, yeah, I'm excited.
Well, because we don't know anything about Sophie's past friend group, and she hinted at it yesterday in the interview, so I was like, oh shit, we should ask more about that. Don't put that in the docs, or she shouldn't see it. And then Bejo's not hanging out. You
Dude,
two,
Michael!
you and Cecily, me and Lauren.
Michael. I want to hang out with Michael so bad because I love him.
Yeah, Michael's
love
increase in hanging out with the friend group, hopefully. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to. The second school year has a lot going on.
Jeremy hitting PAs.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, I know just been a Jeremy.
Hey, you just predicted it. Maybe you just predicted it. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood. Fuck. And it's school. I like the whole narrative of school a little bit better because it feels like it keeps like a you know, a constant
there's
socialization
a ticking
going.
time clock.
Yeah, and there's constant socialization. Like with summer, it's just like everything's up in the air, and it's just like weekends with us. We don't have plans, but at school, like we have to see each other. We have to make plans for after school. You know. Just getting a nice, refreshing glass of water after that intense spy game.
I won. I think I won.
You didn't win. Ella won.
I won.
The spy won. You're not the spy.
Who says?
The game! The fucking rules of the goddamn game! The rules of the game say you didn't win. Fuck.
I think he's tweaking. Kidding.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Lauren. So my personality stayed the same throughout my entire life. I've always been like this. Just like when I was younger, I was scared to talk. So it's like I always had the same personality. I was just like scared to show it when I was little.
Does the date 5/31 have any significance to you?
No, what? Oh, that's graduation. I'm so sorry. I tweaked. I just found that out today actually in English. Miss Canan, woo, shout out. Yeah, it's the sad day. Everything ends.
How important is senior year to you?
Pretty important. Just to like make sure like I know who I actually want to be friends with after high school, like you know, like strengthen those relationships and stuff. So it's like hard to pick who, you know.
What makes this group different from other groups you've been a part of?
Oh gosh, they're like genuine kindness. Like literally everything about them. Every little aspect about them is completely different. They all care for each other, and everyone like tries to form like different relationships with like one another. So that's not just like, oh, you can only hang out with these certain people. Like you can hang out with literally anyone alone. It's completely fine and normal and chill.
Can you describe your relationship with Sam?
Mine? Good. I don't know. What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say?
No.
Good. I don't know. It's kind of weird though, cause like I don't know what's gonna happen like when we graduate. You know, cause he goes to camp all summer. So I don't know.
Honestly, Lauren, wish we hung out more. But I've accepted that we're not gonna hang out that much, so it's okay. Once you accept that,
If you accept it, like, and then just treat her as a PA.
yeah. I mean, no, dude. Like, I like her. She's very, very nice, very pretty, very funny, and very smart. I like everything about her. It's just I just wish we hung out more. But it's fine. Like that's I'm not gonna like. It's not worth.
I'm in love with her, bro.
Addy.
Was it the A$AP Hockey song?
What?
The A$AP Ferg song?
I'm singing a snippet of a song that hasn't even came out yet.
You're gonna get fat. Can't say you're fat.
Nah.
You're gonna be like, obese.
all he said was,
Dude, one day he's going to be obese. Everyone in the group.
bro, I think everyone might become obese if we continue eating. Well, yeah, maybe not you, but like, I mean, just the way we eat overall.
I think yeah, Bejo.
Leads to
If I had to pick anyone though to become obese, it's not Bejo.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with
There's nothing
it.
wrong with being
So I need some fucking. What are these?
Stop.
A setup of cups over there.
I need some food.
You got it in there? That'd be so hard.
No. You have any good drinks? Stop. You have any good drinks?
Orange juice.
Oh my god, fuck you. What's this back here?
Bro!
Oh, you found it! You found it!
Orange juice of all time.
Yeah, give me that. They got the blackberry. They got the blackberry.
You want me to tell me about this?
Blackberry
you shit face?
lemonade.
That bitch is going to be gone in the next.
Can you speak a little? I want to do testing.
Fuck.
Don't yell at the mic.
You got it?
Yes. Can you describe yourself a little bit?
No. Elliot Bejo. Alright, next.
Can you describe yourself?
What do you want me to say, Owen? I'm fucking, I don't know, I chill with the boys sometimes. I like all of you.
Now, what makes your group special?
Honestly, I don't know. We're really good at bowling. 4 of us are really good at bowling. Owen, you're fucking dookie at bowling. We're pretty funny. I enjoy ourselves. I enjoy ourselves. Yeah.
Do you know what college you're going to?
No. Triton. What? Dude, probably. Dude, I literally didn't hear back from any of my colleges yet.
How many?
One. Yeah, it's supposed to be like tomorrow, but if I get deferred, I'm gonna cry. But I'm gonna cry if I get into. There's no way I'm getting into.
Oh yeah, that was with my.
Well, that's why I honestly like that. Like CSU's dope, but like the main reason why I'm going there, like I don't even like Sam's not even like I hang out with him the most, but like all of you guys are my best friends, so I can't just be like, I'm not gonna go there. Whatever.
Will you be sad about leaving the Joes?
Yeah, I think it'll be sad, because like we're gonna be like bye, then we're gonna hug, then we're gonna be like bye, but hopefully, but like yeah, I think we're all leaving. Are we all leaving? Yeah, so we're all gonna be leaving. I'll probably be the one staying, so it's gonna be the hardest for me, statistically.
I will put them in the freezer.
What? He's actually putting.
You funny ass dude. Funny ass joke.
Dude, it's just gonna cool him off.
You funny ass joke.
Dude, if I didn't have to leave so soon, I wouldn't have done it.
The next time I order a pizza and that shit comes piping hot, and put it in the freezer. That's genius. That's genius. You put it in the freezer.
Wait, let me put it back for a little bit.
That's that Ignatius education, bro.
Dude, we have to leave in like 5 minutes.
No, we gotta leave like 2 minutes. So please introduce yourself to the camera.
So Michael Preston.
And then can you describe yourself a little bit?
I'm curious. I like to have fun. Quiet kid.
Do you know what makes this group special?
I think it's just a lot of diversity in the personalities. That's what really adds to the group.
Can you describe those personalities real quick?
I mean, everybody has like their own thing. It's like even you're doing film, which is super cool. Like this documentary is something we're gonna be able to look back on in like 20 years, which I think is really cool. And then we have like Sam and like Bejo, the people that are like doing like hockey and stuff, and it's just like a bunch of different things. It just makes up for a wonderful group.
So you go to a separate school from the majority of your like friend group that lives here.
From everybody else, yeah.
Yeah. So how does that work out with your relationship with them?
I think it was tougher earlier on. So like freshman year, I'd really just hang out a lot. But then as like sophomore and junior year came, I started hanging out a lot more with my Ignatius friends. But I really think this year and like especially the previous summer, I really doubled down on hanging out. So I've really been able to hang out like at least once a week, which that's what I would try to aim for. I love my friends that they're just always there. They're always just super accepting and just always being nice. They're always people that are always going to be checking in, and like you could just borrow something from them, and they're not even asked to pay you back. It's just something you do because we're just homies and we've known each other for so long. It's a really nice community that just trusts and we just have a good time. And it's also great to have people share similar interests with you, so you just have a great time with them.
Lord Jesus, baby, oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I found him. I found him. I found him. Yeah. It's in the picture of my phone.
Alright, we're ripping. There we go.
Alright, it's in the picture of all my kids. It's in this picture of Helen. It's in this picture of Helen.
Need somebody to help me say it one time.
Okay, here's the thing. My number one quality, this may surprise you, it's the eyebrows. I'm telling you, it's the eyebrows. It's the best feature. Best quality about me.
Let's get all intellectual real quick. I think that if you ask the group, like if you ask the group about every other person's like best quality, I think if you asked about me, everybody would say, "Oh, Jacob's funny." They would say, they would say Jacob's the humor. I would not put humor as my best quality. I put my best quality as I just have a way where I literally don't make anybody unhappy.
That is true. Very true. You have had the least fights with anyone in this.
White pearl. What's this?
Jacob, how is your relationship with Felix?
Oh my God. Relationship with Felix. Well, mainly, it consists of me making fun of all of Felix's flaws. That's a lot of it, but it's all out of love because I love Felix maybe more than I love anybody else ever, and Felix knows it too. I'm the one who brought Felix into this group. I'm the one who kind of catered him. He's kind of like my baby, you know. I kind of, just kind of lead him through life. I'm introduced him to the show, so I kind of provide him entertainment, kind of provide him everything he needs. So it's kind of like a father-son, best friend relationship.
Why am I the son in this scenario?
In what way would you be the father?
I'm not saying I'm the father, but how is this a father-son?
Because I provide you everything.
After celebration, Robin
I provided you this group.
Alright, that's true. That is true.
Jacob, how does getting you grounded ruin your guys' plans?
Because I can't see the Joes. If they're not physically in front of me, how am I supposed to have a good time with them? Through PSN Minecraft. I gotta download that John tonight.
Can you guess who I am? I'll give you a hint. It's Matthew. Oh shit, we ready? You filming? Wait, do you know the story behind the Portillo's jacket? Owen. Alright, you see that jacket? That beautiful Portillo's jacket that Jacob is currently wearing right now? There's a whole ass story behind it. So basically, one day we go into Portillo's and the jacket is just sitting there and he stole it. It's an iconic piece of this group. Like, that is one object that defines the group. Another object is probably Sam's car, the hoopty.
How did the idea for the documentary form?
Boom! I was on my bike. We were on our way to M's house, and I remember specifically Lucas being there, Matthew, Kyle, some other people were sitting with me, and I was like, dude, we are so crazy. We are unlike anybody else. I said to everybody, I need a documentary about our lives. It would just go so cool if we had a documentary about our lives. And for like 3 years straight, I would walk the halls as a little bastard, and I would be like thinking to myself, you know what, I bet there's cameras around me filming me right now. I bet that there's a documentary being filmed about me right now. And I was like, oh my God, this needs to happen one day. This needs to happen one day. And then one day, I come across my boy Owen, who's an absolute film god, a producer, and we're all just sitting in the woods. And I'm like, dude, Owen, your next project. It needs to be the documentary about our lives. Owen whips out the camera, he talks to Mr. Khan, he does what he needs to do, and he's getting this done. And like I said before, not many people's lives are movies. But look at me now, mama. My life is a movie. Alright, we won't move. You just gotta run and dive in.
There's no way.
You gotta dive in.
I give you room. There you go. Alright, that's an even more perfect sliver.
This is dangerous.
Alright, go, go, go!
That was horrible.
If y'all are like single and you're 40, y'all gotta marry.
Fuck
T and Jeremy?
Yeah.
They should marry right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can we have a wedding ceremony?
Yo, bro, like I said, bro, I'll be the minister, bro. I'll minister, bro. I said, do you schnoz?
Yeah, dude, you know like the Lithuanian wife kidnapping? We'll just do that.
What? That's not a fucking thing.
Bro. And instead of buying Jeremy a ring, Felix gets down on one knee and he pulls out a yarmulke.
Fuck off.
She pointed it. Felix, why would you reload? Felix, you bastard, I hate you. Ow! Felix is like derpy as hell. I love him to death. He's so nice. Then we have Matthew, on the other hand, who scrolls to the black market on his free time, and you know. So we got different people.
Run! We're over here. What if they're not? What if the whole goal isn't Nutella bites and no one's just fucking us over?
I know. What if you just messed up the whole thing?
Open the doors! Stop! Ah!
No.
Open, you bitch!
They're going to Boss Burrito. They're going to Boss Burrito. He's like, open it up. Oh my fucking God.
Sam Frankie, 72, senior, forward.
Exactly. What the fuck? Sam, how important is senior night to you?
I don't really like my team. So, I like hockey.
No, I don't really like it. Oh, I feel.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cool. I like being the center of attention for a little bit, for like 15 seconds. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. You guys are gonna see my Mama Frank, Papa Frank, maybe Cole. So yeah, fun stuff. Alright, and then you guys get to hold the face of me, if they made them. They make them every year, so.
Every single thing is about Kobe.
It's too close.
Where is Frank?
He's number 72, and we have no idea. If he's on the sidelines, I guess. I don't know what he's doing.
We don't just want Frank. We don't want Paige. We also want Frank.
Beisha's not here.
That's so stupid.
Go Sam!
That was great. That was beautiful.
Stevenson penalty at 3:47 out of 5. Jacob Weinstein. 2 minutes for hooking.
My senior.
Where's your it's in the room. Thanks for coming.
We missed the beginning. No, because Michael's gave pop I mean pop belly.
I came.
Right when I was going out.
I was screaming at you to point at the camera the entire time.
Dude,
Never
and
did.
he was screaming at.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying attention.
He was asking us if he should go in during halftime to check the locker room.
Really?
To get in there and film.
Film me.
Yeah.
Should have texted me. I would have came out.
How do you support your friends, Sam?
I just try to be with them as much as possible. I sometimes put myself too much aside, and I just try to. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do care about everyone, and I really do try to be there for everyone. I only got so much time left, so I'm trying to make an impact on everyone. Definitely, like, I don't know, I just want to leave my mark before I have to, like, leave. I don't know, like, it's weird because now it's like I don't even know if I'm leaving. So, I don't know. I try to be there for all my friends, and I try to I try to be my best friend, and I know I got a temper, and sometimes I can be mean, but I really do care about everyone very deeply, and I just try to look for stuff.
No, I gotta get my bread up. I put the shoes, man.
Get your bread up.
I put the shoes, man.
I know.
They're not even here, man.
Can you send me the link to the thing? Can you send me the link to the thing with the purple? Please, bro. I will
This has become the fucking thing. Shut the bullshit, man.
I'll get on your head.
I'm definitely gonna fall.
Okay, ready?
For what? What are y'all doing? Game's now 6.
I can do that so
Owen, so
I'll try again. What's up, family? That's kind of a
What? I see him. So nice, but she's good.
Kind of a jerk move, I know. And I actually really love him. And we hang out all the time. I watch him do like really weird stuff. Like, he's super sweet to me. I'm kind of nervous that he wants to move with me to Canada. Like, that's fine, but also I'm like nervous for him to take a gap. Like, he wants to take a gap year. That makes me a little bit nervous, but I also like, it means a lot because I really love him. So I'm like also happy that he wants to like spend more time with me after high school. Ow!
Owen, man. First off, don't look at her fucking tits, you bastard. They're so deco and shit, and I gave her a heel on and shit.
He's so... Ow!
Owen, would you be mad if I told you I hit her in the face at a gas station yesterday and then somebody looked at us with such a weird look? He was like looking at us like I was the biggest bastard of all time.
Yeah, he like slapped the shit out of me.
But it wasn't a deco way. You know what I'm saying?
With his butt. Ow!
I love you. Babe, I have work tomorrow. Wow. Do it on my tits. I have work tomorrow, but even though I'm gonna have those out too.
You're so weird.
Oh, I'm ready for me, man.
Yeah, do you want to take my place?
Oh, I'm so goddamn cute, bro. Are we eating Culver's or what?
Alright, well that worked out.
Are you a good bowler, Felix?
I wouldn't say amazing. I mean, like, I'm okay, but you know, I've been doing it for 4 years at this school, and I honestly really enjoy it.
Never mind.
I know.
What makes Felix
He somehow, when presented with two opportunities, he'll always take the worst one.
That's-
Even if it's like,
I couldn't say it better myself.
yeah, Felix, you can eat this fire ass mac and cheese. Or you can have Kraft mac and cheese that's been spoiled, and it'll probably make you sick. He'll be like, dude, I love Kraft mac and cheese, and then take the Kraft.
Go for it. Did I watch Survivor or some dumb like CSI show? He decides to watch the other show and then Jeremy spoils Survivor for him by accident. He just chooses the wrong thing every time.
See? And then that all could have been avoided if you just watched Survivor.
It just somehow finds a way to make the wrong one. And it makes us love him though. That's how Felix is unique and that's why we love him.
Great job today, fellas. Great job today, fellas.
All right. So how do you support your friends?
I like to help my friends out with their problems. I feel like I do that a lot. Like, if anyone has a problem, I'm just like, how can I help you? And I don't know. I give my friends my water and food a lot, all the time. Like, I'm always like, I'll buy you food. Like, at lunch, I buy everybody food. Jacob is drinking my water currently. I brought him a hot dog. I don't know. I just like to do little nice things for people.
Really?
I'm smart. I'm smart. But this is what I do now.
Do you miss being smart?
I'm sure my dad does. Because now I don't try.
Do you care that you try or no?
I wish I tried more, but I like to have fun more than that, so. But, I don't know how to put this. What? Do I freaking skin would freeze off?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Alright, we're headed out.
There, you see me? Should I do it again? No, I know, but like, Sarah and I have been friends since preschool.
That's so
Literally
cute.
since we were 3 years old.
There would only be
So-
okay. Like there, I have someone like that I would be fucking like crying like that over.
Hello? Is there someone? Are you gonna go with Felix to college?
I wish. He doesn't want to.
What? Yeah.
It's not that. It's like I think that college is like a time to grow as a person and everything. And
Can you imagine not being with him?
yeah, and like so what? So Sophs, how do you support your friends?
Well, by being me. That's how I support my friends, by being me. I love them. I try to hang out with them as much as I can. It's always a fun time. I don't really know how I support them, but I'm just like, I'm there for them, you know? If you guys ever need anything, I'll try to handle it.
How's your school year going so far?
This has been like the most boring school year. Like, all my classes are a joke. Like, I don't do anything. And like, we gotta be like turning up more. Like, we do, and it's fun. But like, we need to be going crazy because none of us have really like any responsibilities like with school right now, except maybe like Owen. But but I just think that we're not building up to our full potential here.
I need some Jeeps. Can I get some Jeeps? All right.
Just a grown man wearing pajama bottoms everywhere he goes.
Dude, I can't wait to see me when I'm 35. I'm the same person. I just walk around.
Yes, please.
The first time we hung out with Bejo, the very first time Sam brought Bejo over to this house, the first time I knew he was cool is we were all up here in the attic, and Bejo gets a notification on his phone, we're all silent, and Bejo goes, "I got a Snapchat from a girl!" At that moment, I was like, all right, this guy's so cool.
The moment I knew Bejo was cool was when he was solving Rubik's Cubes in my first period class.
Yeah, that's so true. His Rubik's
that's
Cube
true.
face
That's
was
fun.
amazing.
But where
Also,
is he though?
well, at the same time as solving Rubik's Cubes in eighth grade first period, he would make beats with his pens.
Yes.
Oh, that was so classic.
He did that in middle school.
He did it. Yeah, he did it every.
That
was fucking.
Literally, Owen,
You're
this
ticklish?
documentary,
Pretty much only
this
when-
documentary should be the next DKA. After everyone's done with college, everyone should remember this documentary. Not just us.
Cheers to that.
Not just the school. But the country.
The country.
7 C's. No,
The
stop.
government.
I can't do it. Dude, I
The
can't do
government
it.
should
The
do
government. If Kim Jong-un is not talking about this documentary by next year,
Stop.
You're bad at it.
All right, fine. All right, ready?
How's your school year going so far?
Cool. Pretty cool. You know, first semester was like kind of taking school seriously. Like, can't completely drop out of this race. You know, gotta find college, where you're going. Second semester, I know I'm going to Boulder. I don't think they're gonna revoke me because of 1C. Even if I don't even know if that's gonna be my final grade. That's just might be my final grade for the quarter. Might be going coup next quarter. Who knows? So I'm not bringing any homework home. I'm just chilling at school. It's literally like I'm sitting in my classes, just bored as hell. I'm just waiting to get through the day until I see the Joes in the hallway, and that's epic. But yeah, dude, school's just getting like a breeze right now. The date 5/31 has a lot of significance to me, and it has significance to all of us because that is the last day we were in this bitch-ass school with rodents and fucking swastikas on the fucking stalls and just whatever, principal, superintendent, we don't even have any of those. This school is just kind of fucked up. It kind of brings everybody's day down, and that's the last day we'll have to be with that school. And even though, I don't mind school, but it's just true. It's just stupid. And then we'll have the entire summer of just going absolutely crazy. And that's what I'm fucking looking forward to.
Today is Valentine's Day at Oak Park River Forest High School in Oak Park, Illinois. Can't say that I'm excited, but it's an experience. It's Oak Park. It's a nice school. Actually, scratch that. It's pretty shitty.
Hey, Owen, give me my fun dip.
No fucking way.
Where's my fun dip? Where's my fun dip?
I should Jacob. A fucking ravioli.
She made the better food decision.
Nah, dude, that shit was cool as hell. The steak ain't even that cool, bro.
My sister ate your leftovers.
Steak is cool as fuck.
The cheesy bread.
Yes, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're seriously.
I don't know if it just feels.
Oh, so easy, bro. Yeah.
How much is it? Alright, should I just open this and just spill it everywhere?
It's really cheap, but you might have to buy a battery.
Let's go short. Dude, I'm so disappointed in my bowling score this week. What do you get? I was like actually disappointed.
Hey, I was disappointed.
My highest is a 127, which doesn't feel like the highest.
No, that's not true. 165 last year.
I'm saying your highest this week.
This week?
And I'm both higher than you. That's pathetic.
It's not bad.
Both at 174.
It's a lot.
Yay! Doing Ella some fun dip. Give me the fun dip to give to Ella. Oh shit.
Wait, Owen. Can you do some like crazy shot where like everything's like blurred around in the background, it's just like zooming in and out? Like you edit it like that?
I don't know. I feel like that'd be disorienting.
Yo! Donnie camera. It's America to Me, Part 2. Today, this woman is going to be singing for everybody.
Yeah, and I want to die, but it's
I've never heard the woman sing, but America to Me, Part 2.
pass because I'm not going to be in there for a while.
Why?
Because I have to go rehearse and shit.
Ah! All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like a total celebrity walking around in my school. Giving your tour guide. This is my school. That's what I feel like.
Hey, Carson.
There's a quote from Survivor. A very comedic man named Troyzan. He goes, "This is my island." That's what I feel like.
Hey, Jacob. Are you ready to take our Valentine's Day photos today?
Very ready. Owen, are you gonna get me studying?
I remember when I was coming into OP, all I heard about was like their
You was one side over, I had to hold you down.
Yeah. That's I remember hearing that like 4 times. Oh, did you ever hear in middle school that Michelle Obama ate the OPRF cookies? I don't know why I heard that like 4 times.
Not that she ate them, that she ruined them.
No, she ruined them, yeah, but I heard she ate them.
Are you good? Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how do you support your friends?
I feel like my friends don't really talk about that much yet, but I'm always there to talk about it, and I feel like supporting them just through, I don't know, kind of just giving them like an out of like fun and like humor as like an out of just like whatever's going on. I think having similar interests just in terms of like humor and fucking just like how we like to, I don't know, just fucking spend time and like, I don't know. What was the question again?
What is it that you love about your friends?
I feel like everyone's individual personalities and also just like, I don't know, it just works, you know.
Do you think yourself in high school will reflect who you turn out to be?
Hopefully not, bro. Hopefully not. I'm not like a bastard or anything, but I don't want to be like the same person in life or just be super defined by that. I think, yeah, hopefully not.
I'm gonna do this for the doc, dude. I'm coming out.
Jacob, dude, I'm doing this for the doc. I already told you last night I'm coming out.
My bitch ass is fruity.
Bro, the fact his FPDs are gonna go up.
Oh, well, you come into this game after looking
My bitch
at
ass is
all week
fruity.
the matchups as to how this thing's going to play out.
What? I just pretend she's a dude and I fucking ass or whatever, bro.
Wait.
It don't matter.
Wait, so you're saying that you're the slightest fruity?
I'm 100% fruity.
First down carry for a couple of yards.
Women are disgusting. I'm fruity.
I might as well come out so we can get to business.
Was there for San Francisco. So far, this 49er defense, they've allowed 10 points.
Your ass is fruity too?
2 interceptions, 3 sacks.
Dude, don't cap, man. Don't cap. Don't get my hopes up. Are you fruity?
We went through yesterday. If I was 1% fruity, I'd have a cock in my mouth right now.
Yeah, that's why you're a bastard, dude. You never sucked a cock, man. If I was 1% fruity, I'd be sucking a cock at every time, man. One right here, one on my ass, one in my mouth, man.
Still first down.
So fuck you.
You know, these looks, and I know Andy Reid in talking with Chris Myers, there's the false start. Says
Hell today. I'm not fruity, man. Well, you a fruitcake. You're a big ass
Nobody's filming or anything.
He is.
Yeah, Owen, don't show him this.
Do that.
Owen, no.
Dad.
No, it's for the doc. You gotta do anything for the doc.
We're not doing 3 seconds.
It's director's cut. It's fine.
3 seconds of
I got
it.
time. I got the
Specific.
I got the.
It's not
You
that
gotta kiss
bad.
on
never
the
knew
lips.
what
It's literally just
Matthew, that does not
That's not. That's
ready?
not. Yeah, that's way worse.
That's so long. That's fine as hell. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll do a small one, but I'm not going to.
Alright, just do a second. Just
It counts.
That's
3 seconds.
That's
It's
the there,
a
bro.
quick
That's
It's not like a makeup.
do it
What's
in a second.
happening?
He's gonna kiss me.
For 3
Just do it a
seconds.
second.
He's good at it.
Just
His
do a
lips feel
second.
like-
I got the
I kissed somebody
stopwatch.
here for 3 seconds.
You guys got
Now
it.
that
Owen,
we're-
get
You
that
got it.
fucking shit off.
Yeah, Owen, don't record
Owen,
it.
Owen.
Owen, you can't.
Owen, keep that.
Who is your personal hero? Oh, Jeremy Mart.
Can you explain?
What do you mean? What is there to explain? Just look at the guy. Look at him. He's a beautiful little soul. Beautiful, kind soul.
How is it being in a documentary?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I love having a camera film my every move. Like that sounds sarcastic, but I'm not. I'm being completely sincere. It's absolutely amazing. Everyone should do this. It's like a cleanse, you know? Hardest part about leaving high school? Clearly, just the fact that, like, dude, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a full-grown adult. I'm 18 years old. That's crazy to me. But, like, you know what has to happen? I can't be a kid forever. I can't be trapped in the worst place on planet Earth for, like, 20 years. So, you know, it sucks because I like a lot of the people that go to high school. I hated the classes. But, you know, high school's a fun time. I got some miso soup because me so hungry.
Yeah. You bitch ass at 8 o'clock. What are you shooting for?
Do you think you miss out on a lot?
Yeah, I think I miss out on a bunch. Like, for one, like, I don't even go to the same school, and I haven't gone to the same school in like 4 years. So, like, yeah, I think I did have missed out on a lot. Especially, I'm not even there for like all the weekend stuff either. So it's like I'm always just missing out. So, yeah.
How's it like being in a documentary?
I mean, it's super cool. Like, it takes some used to, like, getting used to, like, the camera and just having to, like, act normal and everything, but it's cool because it's like somebody's, like, documenting your life and, like, we're just gonna have these memories and they're just all gonna be thanks to you. And I just, like, really appreciate that because, like, I mean, that's just an amazing thing. But, yeah, just thank you for, like, all the memories you're gonna have. So that's awesome about that part. Like, I love that.
119 days till we graduate. That's just a lot. Wait, alright, when there's 104 days until we graduate, we gotta do a Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah! There's 104 days
until we graduation. And summer comes along and ends it. This is gonna be cool. Starved Rock is cool, dude. Oh my god! We have to go to this one spot. Dude, holy fuck, I have to show you pictures. Now I remember Starved Rock so vividly. I was there, we were there, and there was this, there's this one part walkway. It's super cool. And it's over like this, it's over this river, kind of river. I don't know, it's like a grass bed that got flooded. And it's permanently flooded, I guess. And it's like a lake, a little pond. Why did I said grass bed? That's flooded. It's a pond. Yeah, it's this little pond. There's a walkway over it, and then there's like stepping stools with the logs, and you go up it, and then there's this little wall, and you could basically climb on it if you really try, and it's so fucking fun. And that's what I did. Like I did that like twice, and you just go up the thing, climb up the wall. It's so cool. It's pretty fucking beautiful in there.
What?
Let's go. In the car.
What did you just say?
I said you look like you're in a hurry. Let's go.
I look like a nerd?
You look like you're in a hurry.
I am in a hurry.
You're explaining to Jacob why we were so late to pick him up.
What? Like he cares.
Yeah, he's 30 minutes away.
I brought my comb, don't worry. Oh, like, oh, we're late. Like, you should have just been like, no. And then none of this would have happened.
Such a fucking shitty
mood. Don't even, like, who cares about that? I'm just talking about earlier. You should have just been like,
why the fuck? Everyone would have been like, why the fuck isn't Basil coming? Because I said, because
okay,
I told
then why
him,
are you mad that I'm late?
Come at 9:30.
Why are you mad that I'm late?
I'm not fucking mad anymore. I'm not mad anymore.
Okay, but you were like 5 minutes ago.
No, I'm mad that you're in a shitty mood, dude.
I'm not in a shitty mood. I'm only mad. I'm only reflecting off you. Okay, why am I like
because the minute you got in this car, you've been fucking pissed off.
No, I haven't. You literally told me all these things, shitting on me, and it made me pissed off.
If I had his parents or something. But dude, if Basil gets in, I'm gonna be so hyped. Colorado State, I'd be so hyped. I'd be so fucking hyped.
Can you explain your friendship with Basil?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. He doesn't like it when I talk about it. He thinks it's gay. I don't know. He gets my jokes. He gets my humor. We bounce shit off one another. We just. I mean, dude, like everyone sees it. Like we work well together, I guess.
Happy birthday, Bejo. And then everyone just started talking about how much they love you.
When?
Yesterday.
Oh, nice. That made me feel good. Thank you.
Well, I wasn't really talking.
Oh, okay.
No, not like that, but I mean like
oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, all right. Well, you're an asshole.
They were talking about how in middle school, when they learned to know, when they figured out that you were Joe, was when you were like, a girl Snapchatted me. And then everyone's like...
In middle school I said that?
Really? And we beat them.
Oh man, so you guys are 100%.
Oh, fuck yeah. And we looked at the two teams that are playing that...
I am a free man. I pulled that shit out of my ass. Let's fucking go. Mike, I knew you pulled through. Happy birthday, you bastard. Happy.
What up?
Focus.
Is it focused?
Focus.
Hey, what up?
Say hi, Mike.
What up, my guy?
Jacob, say hi.
Hey, Bejo Cam.
You're zooming in and out.
Beige cam. Beige cam, so. Beige cam.
What up?
Hey, Franks, I got you in the mirror. Franks. Hey, Frank's beige cam in the mirror.
That's a good shot.
Conversation and a little more touch my body. I'm so into
Dude, Mike, what's the number for the police? What's
the number for 911?
Dude, I do not know the number. Oh shit. I feel like that's something I should.
I offered hiking boots to everyone. Jake's over here wearing shorts too. So.
Hey, dude, I am perfectly fitted for this occasion.
That shit was fun.
Mike, you okay?
Dude, I'm just making sure I'll be like extra careful with this.
Sorry. Yeah.
Fuck you guys, bro.
Dude, one day.
Why didn't you ask?
Hey, one day we should take all our dogs to Kroger.
I'll bring mine.
I don't just leave. Have them all shit in one spot.
Like right up here.
I got you, man.
Oh, Jake, that's
Oh. I wish I have, bro. We should have brought our phones.
Yeah,
Did you catch him coming around the corner?
Yeah.
Still haven't fallen yet.
You almost fell there, man.
Oh, and let me take a couple videos
shit.
on Snapchat. On your phone.
Alright, I'm gonna chill in the middle between you and Jake up there.
Dude, hey, this is Illinois. Like, this is all it is. It's literally just flat.
The whole time.
Fucker. I would have beat you.
Document this shit, baby.
I thought your
I would've
first stick
beat it.
broke.
It broke. This is what's left.
Oh, you broke a little bit?
I flex my leg muscle.
Does it hurt?
No.
There you go.
So how do you support your friends?
Fuck you. Fuck these questions, Owen.
Why?
Because that's such a fucking hard. How do I support them? Everyone knows they can come up to me, to talk about anything. If it's anything they need, Beige will be here for you. And I'll give you my best advice. I'll try my best. And if anything, my friends support me, so.
In your opinion, what's the purpose of high school?
To have fun.
Do you want to elaborate on that by any chance?
No.
So just have fun, that's the purpose of high school.
No.
What are your plans after all your school is done, including college and everything?
I don't know. I just want to be happy. And that's about it. And have a dog, a bulldog named Reggie, or Bo. I'm debating between the two. And I'll probably live in an RV of some sorts. That's my plan.
Do you ever have a plan?
That's a plan. I just gave you a plan.
There's a trail down there.
It's pretty.
Yeah, let's go. Here? What were you like when you were younger?
Oh my god. I was weird. I was really weird. I was a really big nerd. All I did was like read books. I had no friends. I was emo for a brief period of time. You can see it on my old Instagram, which is a very scary site. No one follows it. I'm the only follower. I removed every follower from it. It's so bad. It's the saddest thing.
So what's it like living in River Forest and Oak Park?
It's different. It's very different. There's like a very different group of people. It's kind of like a mix of the city and like the suburbs. And I don't know, I like it though. It's better now with you guys.
Well, why don't you want to go to college?
I do. It's just expensive.
Of the coronavirus,
I'd rather spend my life
able
partying.
to eliminate it within 12 hours.
Which I mean, I'm gonna do in college. I can't wait. I'm gonna party so hard in college. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Raise him up.
The child.
The child must rise.
The child must rise.
The child must
The
rise.
child must rise. The child must rise.
Rise up. Rise up.
Rise.
My child,
My child, rise.
Rise up.
Stay.
People already have their prom dresses.
Are you upset about that?
No, I'm just kind of surprised. Like, if I were going, I wouldn't be getting mine until like April.
Put this away. Do an impromptu interview.
I have an empty glass ready for consumption.
Impromptu interviews.
Oh, yeah.
The balls are
You have the salsa?
Nice. Oh, what a shame. Lex got outplayed by.
You can just tell Lex is so bitter about it.
You're like, go get Felix.
And then I walked through that room.
Because me and Owen were gonna do it. We were
I know.
so
Dude,
the only other option is a guy who likes to clean.
Dude, I walked in the other room and then I stood at the door frame and I went Felix and you just started bursting out laughing. And then I started laughing. And then I did it again. And then I did it again.
You and Felix have no clue what to do when you're the only ones up at a sleepover. It was hilarious. I was sitting here with my eyes closed, but I was listening to your conversation. It was like 20 minutes long. You guys were like Felix was like, I think we should poke Sam.
When have you been most vulnerable?
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy to pick me apart, and I feel like I'm always kind of vulnerable in a sense. When I'm angry, I'm vulnerable, and which is quite often. I'm trying to work on that, and I don't know. I kind of overanalyze things a lot, so I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm vulnerable then.
What's it like growing up with these Joes?
I don't know. I try to think that everyone changes, but no one does. It seems to me, just like everyone. It definitely just feels like we're just the same people affected by like a different environment. Like we're very much factors of our environment at school, but we're deep down we're all the same people that we used to be. We all have the same morals and stuff like that. So it's, I don't know, it's cool. I feel like some people have changed, some people haven't, but for the most part we've all remained the same.
Hey, Bernie.
Bernie? Bernie?
Yeah, Bernie.
What about
Bernie 2020. Yeah. Mike Bloomberg.
No way. Pete Buttigieg.
Alright, that's what it's like.
Elizabeth Warren.
This summer I got a country accent, and it just, sometimes pops up now and again.
Or you want to see something funny? Just practice that.
You guys want to see something funny?
When I was in Portugal, the only girls I hung out with had country accents. So I literally adopted to a country accent. Dude, I'm taking my
Hey,
parents.
you want to see something
So
funny?
bad.
It's not scoring, Tony.
I don't have anything else
What
to
is
say.
that?
cologne.
It's just cologne. I don't have
It's not
anything
deodorant.
besides
I can
sticks.
get you some.
Dude, seniors definitely having the time of his life right now listening to us.
Yes,
Rage.
which is so true. Why the
We could throw ragers in his house. His house is fat. And you know it, fucker.
felt like your ass? Damn.
Damn.
Sick. That's
Damn, shorty. Dude, yeah, we could throw a rager. I got my speakers. Oh, we go. And the whole house will be shaking. Ron will be on the oxen. You know? You know, the subwoofer. Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, Jeremy.
Should throw it up. Oh, that's pretty anticlimactic. Hey.
Shit is so funny. Okay, so here's the thing. Literally, when I was in Portugal, these two people, like totally different states, literally met and they started dating. And they're still dating. Like, they're doing long distance from Maine to like Washington D.C. Like, that's crazy. But like, I'm used to seeing Matthew all the time, and like, I'm used to being able to like, yeah, like hang out with him all the time. So, what's gonna happen when I don't get to see him all the time? I'll probably cry a lot because he's probably gonna like cheat on me, honestly. Like, he definitely would, I think, honestly. Yeah.
I have no shame in this. This is absolutely
Do
beautiful.
you want to see a video of me following you around Target?
Yeah, it's shooting right now.
What about you and Tess? Are you guys doing long distance?
I'll figure that out. I don't know.
Do you want to?
Mm,
I don't want the red ones.
I'm gonna just like see what it's like.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be kind of hard. I don't know. We'll see.
Sam, will you regret going to the camp and not spending the summer with the Joes?
He really looked at
There'll be times, but
Would you say majority?
I honestly really love what I do. And it's like terrible as that is, like I love you guys so much, and I always have a special place in my heart.
I mean, we already know.
I'm passionate about what I do.
We already know
and-
we're above your camp.
Yeah.
Like with most of the people.
It's so true, but and I get so much time with you guys, and
Yeah,
but it's very important to me that
No,
I do
but
this.
camp. I understand what you're saying. It's like camp is like it's a different thing. It's just completely separate.
It's not fun, and it's something you have to deal with. And so
Oh, I'm just second guessing everything. Like, I'm just fucking scared. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna spend more time with Warren, but also like I don't want to miss out on like shit. Like I'm scared of that. We got so much time.
We all feel the same way.
I know.
We all got
It's okay, Sam. It's okay.
I mean, right now I'm like living in the moment, which I usually don't do. So like I'm just taking advantage of every opportunity, but it's kind of hard to always stay positive and live in the moment when you know it's all gonna change so abruptly in a few months.
Do you have any words for your future self?
Oh gosh. I don't know. I'm used to like putting up with bullshit, I guess. I don't know, I'm just like constantly like putting up with bullshit. I guess don't take bullshit. Recognize who really cares and wants you in their life. Don't like, I don't think the proper word is simp, but don't simp for people because I love simping for people, which kind of sucks. But I guess it's a good thing too because it helps others, but it's just like I never truly am doing what I want, never am truly completely happy. Obviously I am happy, but like just be true to everyone and know like what relationships actually matter and stay true to those relationships.
Dude, yeah, that's.
I've been to the place before. You can't walk down the aisle without surrounded by all the women, man. They're everywhere. There's like 80 teams.
Yeah.
This is insane, man. What the fuck?
Alright, let's get the fuck on the road.
I would be dead.
Dude, have you hit it for the fourth time?
like, dude, when it comes to the fourth, there'd be nothing coming out.
Dude, Bejo's definitely hit it for the fourth time.
Bejo's 100% hit it for the fourth time.
For the fourth time.
4 times in a row.
Dude, that would be painful.
That would be painful.
Dude, and they
hurt.
act like it doesn't hurt. I'm sorry, but that shit would hurt.
It does hurt. You know?
It'll get there.
She's a sensitive part of your
Come on.
Yeah, no, and by the 4th time, you're not even getting anything out. It's like,
just saying, dude,
it's
yeah,
like
that's
literally
when it
mostly
hurts.
dry
That's
and
when
it hurts.
That's when it hurts, yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying, if you blow your nose 8 times, it blows it. Yeah.
Get your fucking hand.
No, let me stretch out.
All right, fine. You're good.
Thank you. Owen thinks this is gonna be some really good footage for me and Felix's relationship.
Haven't had a dream in a long time. See the life I've had can make a good man bad.
Yes. This is the most footage you're gonna get of us at this tournament.
Did you hear those guys? It was like they're doing volleyball, and the guy's like, "That's right." Oh, why did I step in that? What the fuck? Dude, fuck you, I need to wipe it on your pants.
No.
I need to wipe it on your pants.
Screw you.
What is this?
What? These are my shoes. I've always had them.
Like the best. Because we drove an hour to come see them.
I know. Are they pissed? Yeah, you look like
So everybody pulled it without money and we need to go to the bank?
You look so weird. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Yeah, it looks a little bit strange.
Did you hear what I said to her? What did I do? I was kind of a dick. No. It's okay. We be like that. We didn't do anything!
Just let me see.
Hit the movies with that one shorty, man. That was the best FMC, man. That was the best FMC.
That was FMC in his prime.
Yeah, that was the best FMC, man. That was the best FMC. I want that FMC.
Best your prime FMC.
No, I want the Owen man that couldn't be recorded on a phone, man. That was the best Owen.
Oh my god,
that was the
classic.
best Owen, dude. That was the best
affiliate Owen?
Yeah, the Owen that couldn't be recorded on Snapchat, man. That was the best Owen.
It's hydrogen peroxide on a fresh cut.
Ain't nobody can impersonate me. Nobody here can impersonate me.
I can.
Case in point.
Oh, no. I got this.
Case in point. I'm too different.
I like Survivor.
Best impression of Felix.
Guys, my ankle actually really hurts. It actually really hurts.
Quit being an asshole. My ankle hurts, okay? You don't even know the pain that I'm going through, okay?
I want you to go. Because you're the one being a dick. I can't fucking move. And you're not being nice, you're not being sympathetic.
Fuck you, I dragged your ass in here.
Dude, screw you! You're the one that is acting like, oh hey, fuck, let's hang out at my house. Oh, you can't come out at 9:30? Oh, haha, fuck you. I can't move, it hurts. Get fucking used to it. And you can sit there like, oh, Felix, you're being a dick for yelling at you. But no, you need to get it through your skull that you are being a dick. Hands down, end of story. Fuck you.
Making jokes about you.
It's fine, it's not that.
Because
I
I
can deal
don't-
with that. I've been doing that for years.
I know, but then, like,
I don't know. I can't. haven't been feeling myself lately. I can't be me anymore.
You can't, Felix.
I try so hard, but it's just like, it always comes up short.
What do you mean being you? What do you mean by that?
Just, like, I have to censor myself in what I do, and I don't feel like myself. I feel like a former shell or anything like that. I don't know how to explain it.
Felix, you're a huge part of the group.
I know.
No, I want you to listen to me. You're a huge part of the group. Everyone loves and adores you. And I can't even say the same about myself or anyone else in the group. Felix, you and Owen have a special place in this group where everyone loves you, every single person. And I can't say the same thing about any other person. I love you from the bottom of my goddamn heart, Felix. I fucking love you. And I'm trying to not...
And then final questions. Do you have any messages for Felix?
Yeah, there's a lot I want to talk to you about, and a lot that, like, I don't know. There's a lot I want to apologize for. I don't want to, like, our relationship to be tarnished moving forward. Like, it kind of already seems like it is to me. I do love you, dude. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do. And I do care about everyone, and I might just be a dick sometimes, but, like, it's something I'm working on. It's not just necessarily gonna, I don't know. I just want to apologize.
You want this one? I'll find another one!
I would like 2 pennies and the trumpets, they go. The trumpet is waking you up. That was good.
Fucking... What's that guy who claims he has sex with over like 10,000 women?
I have no idea.
He's a basketball star?
Oh, fucking Magic John? No.
No. He has AIDS, dude! The one worst answer you could give.
Manupal.
Who?
Manupal.
How was your school year going so far?
It can be summarized by the fact that the only homework I've ever done at home none. I haven't done any. I haven't done any at home. All the homework I've ever done is third period study hall, where I have to like do some annotating for philosophy so that at least I can raise my hand and participate a little bit and show off, you know, some of the thoughts that I have. Senior year has been a complete coast. Second semester senior year has been awesome. I haven't had to do any type of work. I've been able to focus on just the Joes. And that's what I'm talking about.
Touch my toe!
Yeah, sure.
No! Yeah, Poppy, Poppy, man, say that gay shit from New York, bro. We're in the West right now. I'm messing with you, man. My uncle
Matthew, dude, okay, the most vulnerable Matthew Leonard's ever been is when he lost the Crap Heads game that made him perform stand-up comedy at the Camp Henry Talent Show, dude. Where are I going with this? It was the last thing we did before we went to bed, and so we turned off the lights, dude. And right after, everyone went crazy because Matthew lost, and he had to do stand-up comedy. And I was the bunker right below Matthew, dude. And Matthew was realizing he had to do stand-up comedy in front of a bunch of little kids at the entire crowd. And so he looked super scared in his bed, trying to write down jokes on his notebook. And then we were into bed. I was in the bunk bed below him. We were sharing an AirPod, listening to Youngboy. And then he cuts me down. He's like, dude, Jacob, I think I might need help. Dude, Jacob, I might need help with writing some jokes, dude. I'm scared. He was like, bro, I might need help, bro. And I was like, told him, all right, I'll think of something. But I did not help him at all. I wasn't going to help him one bit. I knew Matthew needed to do it all by himself. But here's the thing, dude. He ended up giving a pretty cool stand-up comedy act. It had to be completely, you know, rated G for all the little kids. But I found a couple of his one-liners online.
Yeah,
How am I crazy today?
He's really acting crazy. Like,
So far, he hasn't been acting any
no,
crazy.
I texted. No,
his ass was yelling about the pussy and stuff. Oh, I hit him in
Sounds
the
like bad.
wait, listen,
No, I was just
listen.
like,
I hit him in the balls and he goes, ow, my pussy.
I did not say that. I did not say that. Hey, just because I had a prime performance in the sack this morning does not mean I was going crazy.
If you had a prime performance in the sack, it gives you 1 free
I didn't go to school today.
Hey man, let's start tapping that shit.
Dude, after kayaking, I told my I was kind of kidding at first. I told my class, I was like, I'm going home, and they're like, no, you're not. And I went, yeah, I am. And I walked out the door.
I don't know if you ever shared drinks, food, joints, etc., but you absolutely need to stop. No hugging or kissing. Would play basketball or anything where you may touch. In the next few days, we'll see the numbers increase, and you will need to assess your need to be with your friends, or how much you want to keep people safe from transmission. I know this is heavy, but it's a heavy and horrible situation we find ourselves in. The only thing my mom has been doing for the past few hours is like
Writing
watch
this text?
No, watch MSNBC
So
News,
she's
CNN.
scared.
and
Tell her to
all
stop
of the
doing
news.
that. Tell her to not listen to media.
I mean,
Tell her
but
not
it
to
is
listen to media.
smart. She's okay. She's
Okay,
fucking
it's
and
smart.
she's fan fucking she's and fucking Auschwitz. She's and fucking
social
Auschwitz.
distancing and self-quarantine.
Yes, I know, and that's what she's telling me social.
And also, the Joes is the #1 need. Is the #1 need of everything.
At a time like this, we need to be together.
She is saying social
We need to be
distancing.
together at a time like
She
this.
is saying
I don't
social
know.
distancing.
That's not what scientists
Say,
say.
and what crack cocaine are you on?
Bro, but it's Ann Auschwitz we're talking about here.
Okay, here's the thing.
I understand
This
that.
isn't Sam
I'm
Frankie.
6 right now. This is not that bad.
The way
Yeah, I
to
know,
put this
I know.
is
We gotta stop kissing.
How can I not kiss this?
all I'm saying is, and she has a point, but it's overblown.
It's
Way
overblown because
She's
she's been
overdoing
watching,
it.
She's
I'm just
watching
saying.
the news all day, and
I'm
nothing
just
good
saying.
happens in the news.
Tell
but
your
at the
mom
same
not to
time,
watch media. You can watch the media, but don't like listen to them because the scientists are really you need to listen to.
Yeah, they're
no,
the
you,
fucking people.
like listen to like CDC. Like that's the only website I ever go on because they tell like how it is.
World Health Organization.
World Health Organization too.
Alright, all I know is that
Honestly,
I'm
like,
gonna
'cause
be
those
binge
are the best
watching a
sites.
lot
They
of
just tell
shit.
it to you
I
right
go to
in front.
Edmodo because V-Plane and Alexander Morelli are still posting updates.
That is great.
I'm gonna be watching Survivor. I might start Breaking Bad.
Dude, Jeremy, if you're quarantined and then we can't watch Survivor with you, dude, we're gonna have to.
No. Okay, yeah.
Hey,
We'll watch
I said if
Survivor.
I'm quarantined, I'm gonna start Survivor.
Okay, yes, smart.
Dude, you should start Survivor whether you're quarantined or not, man.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna start Breaking Bad. Oh my god! Oh my god, it worked! It worked! My fucking plan! If I get quarantined, my whole entire plan about saving Breaking Bad for the perfect moment fucking works. It fucking worked! And you guys all said I was stupid! You all said I was stupid!
save the show for the
No!
perfect
I'm gonna be quarantined!
I'm kidding.
Hey, worst day so far.
It's pretty good for the worst day of my
Yeah,
life.
no,
Hey,
that's a pretty good worst day.
I've had worse days, all right? When Duke lost to Oregon in the Sweet 16,
Like when March Madness got canceled
That-
because of coronavirus.
it's like...
In school and social hangouts. Maybe today's the worst day.
Yeah, no, that might be.
Dude, no.
Yo, we can all catch it right now.
That's the thing. We might have like a D-Day. We don't even know it's coming.
I see them, they're parachuting in.
Have Pearl Harbor.
Corona coming in for the harbor, guys.
We don't even know.
Oh shit.
What is the plan for spring break or prom?
Well, spring break has turned into the coronavirus break. So, stay inside of our house if we have to, but hang out as much as possible. It kind of seems like prom may or may not happen, but, you know, prom is such a special thing in our lives to a lot of people, but to me, not as much. So I don't care too much, but as long as we get to go to Matthew's Lake House, I'm good.
How has the virus affected your school year?
Like, it hasn't until now. I don't really care that we have a week off. Like, e-learning, like, I'm, like, fine with it. Because also, since I'm a senior, my classes don't really matter as much. So, it'll suck if we don't get to go to graduation and prom. Like, that would really suck. But the week that we have off is, like, not a big deal to me. I don't care about OPRF at all. I don't like the school. Leaving for like college will be really hard. Like leaving all my friends. Like Sam's leaving early. Like that's gonna suck. I'm leaving late. I think I'm like probably gonna be like the last one to leave, which is also gonna really suck because then like all my friends are leaving me slowly, and then I'm just like still here by myself.
Leaving. That's if I still go, because the coronavirus shit, like I might lose my job over it. I mean, not to be dramatic, you know, like I don't have like an income or shit like that, but you know, I like my job and I don't want to lose it. But I don't know, if I graduate, I literally turn around that night, I stay for the day, and at like 8 p.m. I leave. So that's like my last day. It's scary.
You know, after school activities are all canceled, and so obviously the main point is that coronavirus sucks. It sucks for everyone's physical and mental health. People are dying. It's not okay. People like Cecily's mother, my aunts too, have medical conditions so that if someone around them has a disease, they're a lot more susceptible to coronavirus and have a much lower chance of surviving if they catch it. So it's really just a terrible virus, and we are taking, you know, it's very serious. I mean, you're gonna see all of us. It's possible this doc does not continue because everybody is going to be locked up in quarantine. Like, you're going to see very little of some people. It might get to the point where you're only following around me. Everyone else is locked up. Jeremy is pretty much locked up. Cecily is pretty much locked up. The Talandises are like almost locked up. And like, so there's no question this is a very serious issue.
Like, now's the time when we should be going like crazy and just having fun, and like we have all the time to do that now, except that I'm being like quarantined. Like, I was almost not even allowed to come here today. So it sucks.
Okay, so we're about to break it down in a quick sec. Here is the rub. So, coronavirus 2020, horrible epidemic. It is killing our senior year and also killing old people.
Killing people. More important.
It is killing our senior year and old people. We now have a mixture and fragmented group, okay? Jeremy's in quarantine, Cecily is in quarantine.
I feel like sooner than later, everyone's gonna be quarantined.
I agree too.
It's gonna be at least 4 days. You're having a documentary of it, without even knowing that it was about to happen.
Yeah, no. You literally were just like,
you
this
lucked out. We might like become beneficiaries of it. Like, there's a small percentage, but it's there.
No, like, honestly,
that we lucked
to
out
be fair,
because
because like what originally was just literally depicting the youth of today, and now it's depicting the youth of today in the midst of a pandemic.
My man.
And like, it's pretty crazy. Like, it just fucking happened. Literally like a week ago, we weren't fucking discussing any of this bullshit. Now we're like
we were discussing it as a joke.
Yeah, no. Now we're hiding in our fucking homes and fucking stockpiling toilet paper. Who the fuck does that? I'm sorry, but if you are one of the people that like grab piles upon piles of toilet paper, fuck you, dude. Because our house sure as hell doesn't have a lot of toilet paper, and we can't fucking buy anymore.
We're gonna have to start using print paper.
Honestly, because we don't have anything.
I've used the sink to clean out some bottles, clean out, some Tupperware pasta, but never to wash my hands. This is what coronavirus is doing to us. You're making me wash my hands.
So how has coronavirus affected your daily life so far?
So far, not at all. But I know that coronavirus definitely has zero effect on Banjo. Banjo has the exact same lifestyle.
Yes, dude, yes.
Banjo's gonna wake up in a week and be like,
what? Except bowling.
Yeah, but he's still gonna go out and bowl with us because he can go out when the only time he can go out is for bowling.
Let's go.
Sorry for the wait, boys. Just got out the shower. What, Mike? I know clue you're here.
What is up?
And he's got a cup holder. Yeah, I got a cup holder. You're damn right I do. Is there one back here? Oh, there it is. Instead of daps,
my mom required me to be 6 feet away from you guys at all times.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Hey, man.
This is amazing. And
Dude, my teacher
like,
said.
just everything. He doesn't care that.
Dude, my
it's
teacher
an
said
academic
for the because
project.
He can't. He can't. He
no,
literally can't.
You can
Yeah.
improve the grade if it improves your grade. It
Yeah,
goes
you can improve it. That's it for some
And
teachers.
so he uses that as a way to.
Dude, Mr. Podolner for
Sucks.
physics is like, dude, I will not write letters of recommendation for you guys if you don't do work this week. Like some kid commented, he was like, "This really bit me in the pants. Time to get to work."
Yeah,
I wanted to go back.
Everyone
so
does.
bad.
I wanted to go back, bro.
I realize how much I miss it.
Yeah, like going. The rest of our senior year just completely gone.
Yeah.
That shit would suck so much.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I
if
wouldn't
we
see
get back,
so many people ever again.
I know. All the
if we
depth.
get
That's
back,
the thing. That's the thing. If I had knowledge that I wasn't gonna see him ever again, then I wouldn't be that mad.
Right.
But like,
dude, this is fucking crazy.
Like right now, it's two because we feel like because there's still a possibility we could have school.
Yeah.
But like we're realizing that we couldn't.
I bet we do. I bet we'll go back.
I hope,
Yeah,
like,
I just want one more regular school day.
that's so true.
I just want one
more school day.
One
like,
more
when
time where I
we-
can fuck with Miss Avalos. Like, bro, I might never see Miss Avalos again, bro. We need a better name than 531.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree. I second that motion.
Then what? That's the title of the document. Oh yeah.
There's so many better names. So many.
Tell me one now.
I don't know, but
Youth of
it's better
yesterday.
than a date that has little to no significance.
That's true. It feels very twisted for the whole documentary
That's the word, twisted. It's way too twisted.
to circumvent around a very arbitrary date. Youth of yesterday. It's a good one.
Look at that.
Michael, truth or dare?
Do you guys want to play?
I'll do truth.
Truth? Truth.
Alright. Let me think.
Look at my. I'm a very open person, Sam.
I know.
I still want to know how to change
Sam,
the
if you don't come up with one, I'm gonna take it from you.
Felix, you know.
How have you not figured out how to change the
I
background?
don't know. How the fuck do you
Maybe
do
it's
this?
because we're on our computer. You can't do it on a computer unless you have a green screen.
That's so lame. I mean, you have a green screen.
It's not true.
How did your school year end?
Abruptly is the best word, I think. The last day of school, all I can remember is I stupidly went to my economics class and did test corrections because, of course, that's like the perfect, it just makes sense for me because that's exactly what kind of student I am, which is kind of sucky, kind of putting school before, the last lunch ever. Kind of sucks. But I mean, it's also nice because it made me realize who were my true friends, because the people I stayed in contact with during quarantine are my real friends, honestly. My school friends, I miss them, but I realized, they don't, obviously if I don't talk to them anymore, it doesn't really matter, because they didn't mean as much to me as they should.
Are you disappointed how high school ended?
Yeah, kinda, but it's kind of nice because I didn't have to worry about because I'm always this is my last time in the lunchroom or in this class, and I didn't have to really worry about that. It kind of just ended, and I still hang out with the people that I really want to stay in touch with, so it's not really that big of a deal to me.
Kind of sad way to end a senior year, but to be fair, I think it's very fitting for OPRF. Because I walked in first day of class and I said to myself, there's no way that this could get worse. And then, hey, look where we're at. Coronavirus senior year. So that was definitely a uppercut in the face to a lot of us. Anyways, we are about to commemorate my 4 years in high school with me committing to Xavier, which is a college in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm about to commit to my college. I'm wearing a separate school shirt, but don't let that fool you, because I'm committing to Xavier. Flex the X. That was a little bit cringy. Whatever. Beautiful. You got his boy blue. Little baby boy blue.
So, Mike, how do you feel about school being canceled for the rest of the year?
It really hasn't kicked into me yet. I'm sure like within the next week, I'm just like gonna feel it. I'll be like, damn, this really sucks. But like, I'm chilling right now.
I want to say goodbye to all the teachers I had, all the people I met, including like non-seniors. Like I was thinking specifically today, my Italian class, which I've like had the same like people in that class for like well, not all 4 years, but consistently like around the same amount of people, same people in the class. And I mean, specific classes I won't miss, but even still, like math, like I didn't like that class. I still would have liked to say goodbye, like, you know.
I'm like, do it, you go do it. Yeah, someone drops them too.
Cess, how do you feel about school being canceled?
I'm like so sad about it. I'm like really sad because I kind of took it for advantage, and now I'm like, we're never gonna go back. We're never gonna eat lunch together. Never gonna see Jerem's in English class. Like it's really sad.
What? This bastard asks me every day if I have corona. Yeah. It's like, bro, I know my people spread it. Get over it. Dude, that's why I grew the mustache over here, man.
Yeah, man, my people spread
Fall down, gotta play it loud now.
700 my babushka.
Like, fuck.
It's not that sketchy.
Nah,
It's
because
just weird
no,
to have a
the
camera
last
in
year when we had the camera during the fireworks show, they thought it was
Oh my god.
They
that
thought
just,
it was
like,
us
they made
because
it-
they were like, oh, these idiots were on the film and they were
They are
filming.
bad cops for thinking it was us. Just the way we talk, I know. Like, I can just tell it wasn't us.
What are your plans after all your school's done, including college?
I think in college I'm gonna figure out what I want to actually do for a job and actually, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go there to figure out where I'm gonna branch off and what I'm gonna do, but in reality, it's probably I feel like I'm actually still gonna be uncertain after that. But hopefully, eventually, I'm doing something I really love doing and doing a good job at it.
So then, how has your experience been filming this doc? How was
Great, yeah, great. It also feels great like when you do something really fun or like something funny happens and you look over and see how it's recording. You know you're gonna watch that shit one day. That's a great feeling too. It's just funny as hell.
If we were slacking off at all. Someone always do random bullshit and she wouldn't care.
I probably asked Felix for a pencil, and he brought out an entire pencil bag, and it was just a snowball from his pen from there.
Yeah, no, you fucking stole all my pencils.
My locker was loaded with Felix's pencils.
And I was like, dude, give them back.
Dude, do you remember Jalen Coleman's cut had like a literally like ecosystem in it with like fruit flies and like
Wait,
fungus?
do you remember when
It was
Lucy
literally a
Sucamel had the spoiled milk in her locker in 5th grade?
Who was that? Whose locker was that?
It was Lucy Sucamel.
Oh,
and she
that was
felt so
disgusting.
embarrassed.
She was
embarrassed. What's crazy? I don't know. Just the fact that high school is all done and over, you know? It's just like, you have 4 years to fucking do all this crazy shit, but you're still under your parents' command, and it sucks, but it's awesome at the same time. Because you be super fucking shitty people, but also super epic people. And then also, like, I don't know about this, but like, high school parties, they suck ass. They're the lamest shit on the planet. But guess what? If you've never been to a high school party, you never actually lived. Because you've never seen something so shitty in your life.
How was everyone's final day of high school?
Cheers, gentlemen. to
Our final day of high school was months ago.
Hey, cheers to our final day of high school. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, shit, I got a brew.
Here, I got you. Hand them the brew.
Pinching me. Guys, I'm left-handed and using right-hand scissors.
Sam, how does it feel to be a high school graduate?
You're so special.
Hasn't hit me yet.
Like, should we get like, can we like lift this part up?
I'm more focused on other things in my life.
Do you want me to use my
At the moment.
His hair's not long enough.
Like,
Wait, hold this. Okay.
College
And I'm gonna cut this.
Ooh,
my
smart,
future.
But then you know what we should do?
Yeah,
We should do that little thing.
I mean, I guess I am a
Oh,
2020
yeah,
grad,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it
And,
hasn't
like,
hit me
make
that
it
grad
pretty.
tree. I haven't got my diploma.
So in your opinion, what's the purpose of high school?
Genuinely don't know that because I don't think it has a purpose. I mean, obviously to prepare you for college and the real world, but I don't know. It kind of just seems stupid to me in some ways because the school system in America especially are the same way that they were like 100 years ago when all they were doing was training kids to go to like factories and like shit like that. I mean, obviously it's progressing into more things now, but I still think that the school system is not as good as it could be and does not help students enough. So, yeah.
Truth can't swallow me, the bartender. Put me out my sorrow. Wake up the next day in the Monte Carlo with a no woman.
Is this a letter?
Told me she's in Colorado and she love women. She'll be gone by tomorrow. Who am I kidding?
It's a non-traditional senior year. It's a fact just because it's forced us to not see our friends as much. And that's what this whole summer and whole semester was supposed to be about. Our last few moments with all our friends. But in a way, it's special because we can all connect in a way that no other class can really connect with each other. We're going to have this to be able to define ourselves. And 2020 is going to be maybe the most historic year since the Civil War.
Yeah, we'll go on the court. All right. I left my phone.
Star Wars episode 6.
Let's finish episode 5.
Oh, we fall asleep again?
Yeah.
There's a mattress.
Oh, we're sleeping in the basement tonight.
Why?
This cleaning lady comes in the morning and we haven't slept in 4 days.
Shit, what can you do with that?
Every morning we woke up at 8 and I've been up since till like 3:30 in the morning. Why? Because I can't fall asleep early. My sleep schedule's fucked.
Yeah, I fall asleep at
Like I literally when I was sitting back there, I was about to fall asleep. I was laying down.
I fall asleep at like 5. We can take a nap together tomorrow. One nap.
Disney movie.
Nah, dude, because why would you go for the weakest link?
That's
when
only
you
in the
can go
film
for
industry.
strongest one?
That's only in the film industry.
Yeah, you can kill off the weakest link and
I'm just saying, the greats die early.
No, that's from
The
Billy Joel, you
weak
bastard.
goes
That's
first.
from Billy Joel.
That's
Only
not
the
from
good
Billy
die
Joel.
young.
Only the good die young. Yes,
Billy Joel, you
exactly.
bastard.
I can quote The Dark Knight at you.
The Dark Knight. What they say in The Dark Knight?
They
Billy
say-
Joel was not in The Dark Knight.
Billy Joel is not in The Dark Knight.
Billy
at
Joel
all.
these days he looks so fucked.
Are you disappointed about how high school ended?
At first, I was celebrating the way high school ended. I literally was like so excited to get the email from Karen that we weren't gonna go back to school, and it slowly started to hit me that we really were never going to finish our senior year, and these were our most exciting and most important months of our high school career. So as time went on through over quarantine, and especially over summer, I realized how much I actually really do miss the end of senior year and how much I regret Corona. And yeah, my relationship with the coronavirus is starting to become, has more friction between it. But I'm really disappointed with the way school ended because I genuinely loved all of my classes. Through freshman to senior year, I enjoyed being in school. I didn't like doing any of the work, but I genuinely enjoyed being in school. And like I said, those were the best times of senior year. So I'm just sad that I never got to finish that and to see some of the people in my classes that I probably will never see again.
How does it feel to be a graduated senior?
I don't believe it. I just turned 18 the other day and I still see myself as a 12-year-old kid, going to the Wisconsin Dells with my family. And when I was at the Dells, I was like, I never want to, I always say to myself at the age that I am that I always want to stay this age. So I'm sure I'm going to be saying the same thing when I'm in college and when I'm after college. I'm like, I don't want to get any older. I think that's just a fear of losing the people I love, a fear of death that I've always had. It's just a fear of losing everything that you have that's good right now. And instead of, you know, being scared of all those things, you just need to live in the moment.
There's no end to what you're seeing.
I gotta be home at 11.
Takes an 8 like 10. But I like it.
Hey, 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 niños, 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 niños. Hey.
Are you excited for college?
I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm all of the above. I don't know what to expect, but I expect greatness. I hope to find a cool group of friends. Not as cool as the ones here, but a cool one at that. And I hope I don't go too crazy, because it's very easy to go very crazy where I'm going, at Boulder. And I need to, you know, go to school for school, not for other reasons. At first, when we were talking about doing a documentary of the group over like a couple months, I thought, oh, we might look a little stupid and have a person with a camera following us around. But even then, I knew that I was gonna appreciate this way more than ever before. Like, this will be such a special thing to our group in the future, and I'm so glad we did it and weren't too embarrassed to have a person with a camera following us around, because honestly, it's just perfect. It's gonna be great. It's gonna work out perfectly. This is gonna be a legendary film.
So, how was it being in a documentary?
Oh, it's awesome, bro. Like, I know I'm taking it for granted now, 100%, but like in the future, well, I'm gonna be like, I was watching the fucking trailer and I was like literally crying. Like, again, like I watched it like yesterday, and like I was like, what the fuck? And I forgot that like a lot of things that happened. Who knows why I forgot them, but yeah, I'm going to like seeing how I was when in high school.
What is something you will always cherish from this group?
From this group? Why? Alright, something I'll always cherish from this group. I will always cherish the love everyone had for me. Everyone here made me feel special in some type of way, for no reason, even though I'm nothing. Nothing special at all. Everyone made me feel loved and warm and unique. So I couldn't thank anyone enough for that. It made me feel like a nice, cold, refrigerated DP.
Is what that is. That's fucked up.
It's fucked up, buddy.
Nah. If the world was right, they'd keep the 8 together. They'd keep all of us together.
No, if the world is wrong,
You just don't get it, Felix. You just don't get it.
no, I don't think you get it.
You just don't get it.
Get it.
Obviously, life is we all go on our separate paths. It's so obvious. Felix, you're just stating the obvious.
I'm just saying, everything that has a beginning has to have an end. And that is
so cheesy.
Hey, that is hey, so will I like cheese. I like cheese.
You can't argue with that. Everybody dies. You can't argue with that.
Okay, yeah, sure, but like I'm just saying, like in general, do you genuinely want to live forever?
Alright, fine, Felix, fine. I would prefer as we stay together.
I'm not saying that I'm
Fine.
gonna miss you guys.
Fine.
Or anything like
I'll
that.
miss
I'm
you
just
more than
saying,
you'll miss me.
like,
Fine.
No, I love
Fine,
you.
dude,
I'm
fine.
gonna miss you. I love you and I'm gonna miss you. I'm just saying.
You guys know what you want.
Everything
Yeah.
has to end at some point. Why do I love this group? How could I describe it? I love the hoopty. I love Showtime. I love going to Sub T on a Friday night after a football game. I like Mickey's. I like Frank's Deli Runs. I like throwing up in my front porch with my parents right there and me completely backed out. True story, by the way. I love it all. And I couldn't ask for better people to experience high school with than these Joes. And that is a fact of
everything that is holy. That's holier than the Bible, holier than Allah, I don't know. Whatever religion this is, I'm saying human connection. That's the religion. Boom. Word of Christ. Right there. Drop the bomb. Drop the bomb, baby.
What is the thing you'll miss most about this group?
I don't know. That's a hard question. That's the hardest question you've hit me with. I'm no glad to answer it. Miss the most? I'll miss everyone the most, obviously. I'll miss everyone, and I don't know, regardless of like what our personalities are, everyone's just too fucking unique that everyone I've never met anyone like, they're all so fucking, everyone in this group is just so goddamn unique, so. I mean, I'll just miss that, I guess, everyone being so unique and so, like, bringing something to the table, like, everyone just brings something to the table, you know. It's so great. So, I don't know. I'm going to miss a lot of people. I'm going to miss the 8, and I'm going to miss Lauren. That's going to take me a minute to get over. And then, obviously, everyone else, too, not to exclude nobody. But, you know, I've obviously been dating Lauren. I've been friends with the 8 since fucking forever, so yeah, it's gonna give me a minute. I'm gonna go to college with some baggage, I think, so.
Do you have any final messages for the documentary?
I guess I just want to express to everyone, I guess, how much I love each one of you. It sounds cheesy, I know. But I do truly care for every single person in this group. And I promise every time, since I'm gonna be the last one here, besides Sophs and like whoever's staying else here, but I'm still gonna spread the love when they're here. When each of you guys leave, I'm gonna cry my fucking eyes out. That's not even the last of it, okay? Like I'm just gonna miss all you so much, and I know I will stay in touch with all you guys. I love every single one, and yeah, I'm just glad I had this experience. I'm very thankful. Thanks, Owen. Yay! It's crazy. I don't think I'll ever experience something like this ever again. So it's insane. See another thing, say goodbye to another thing, but I guess it's just opening up new chapters, I guess, in our life. It's a very strange, difficult time, kind of weird, different for everyone, but I'm glad I have all you guys to help me go through it with.
Well, I'm feeling really scared, and I haven't really told anyone. I'm terrified, and I know it's everyone probably feels this, and people just don't talk about it, but I'm thinking I'm getting there. I'm not gonna make any friends. I'm gonna be all alone. I'm so sad to go, honestly. I don't want to go to college. I don't want to go. I just would rather just stay here forever. I know that's not, obviously going to happen. But I also might not be able to go because Canada situations, which is also, the worst. If I can't go, I would rather just know. And then I would deal with it, and my parents and I would make a plan. But being, in the middle is, even more frustrating because then if I am going, it's well, fuck. I didn't even have time to, process that I'm actually going. And if I'm not going, it's okay, well, now what am I supposed to do for a whole year? But overall, I don't want to go to college. I'm so scared.
Shit. I was out there for hella long saying I was going to think of some shit, and I didn't think of anything. Fuck. Remember when we... Hey, pan up to that. You pan up to that bitch? Me and Jake were fucking took that box down, took everything out of it, and we're starting to pump up an 8-foot inflatable snowman in FMT's garage. And his dad just fucking walks in and gets mad as hell. That shit was funny. Fucking and reflections. I feel like I was kind of where I wanted to be in terms of a lot of stuff by the end of the high school experience. But in a lot of ways, I feel like I should have just done those things earlier. I don't know, bro. I feel like I wrapped it up pretty well. Yeah.
Do you think you changed at all over the course of the filming? Scott?
Let's see. I think probably. I don't know if I can say how. I keep saying I don't know the question, so I'm gonna try to answer how. But yeah, I think definitely just I don't know. I feel like that's it.
It's gonna be interesting to see how many moments on the camera, and then just how many moments that are just also just gonna be in our minds and just comparing them to. But I don't know, man. It's just exciting. Can't wait to see what it turns into. Just know it's gonna be super cool, super awesome. But all the boys, I love all the boys. Ride or die they for the rest of my life. I love every single one of you. We already did the fireplace thing, so I'm not gonna go and name like every single individual boy. But I think I'll name. You know who you are, and I love every single one of you, man. I'm thinking of every single one of you right now in my head as I speak, and I'm just imagining, and I'm just thinking, man. Love all you guys and everybody that came along on the way. Man, it was a great journey, and I hope we're still on the journey and we can continue.
I'm so, like, seriously, I, like, don't want to watch myself get interviewed because I just remember them being so, like, awkward, and I'm just bad at it, and I'm, like, dreading seeing it in the doc.
It's not gonna be that bad.
Just don't make me look bad, okay?
I promise I won't make you look bad. I promise.
I feel like I'm more of, like, a slowly opener upper instead of, like, crazy from the start. I might not say it all the time, but I do love everyone here. And I'm gonna miss you guys a lot when you go to college. So, yeah.
Do you have any words for your future self watching this right now?
Oh, God.
Yeah, don't worry.
Did not expect like a question like that. I'm sorry.
It's perfectly fine.
Okay, this is like a really weird question, and I know you're gonna like watch this later, but do you mind like just like walking away for like a little bit for this just like question, or like do you want me to do that like question at the end then?
If do the question at the end because I want to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I like want to answer it. It's just like a little hard to answer.
No, I totally get it.
Okay. Hi. Hello. I hope you're watching this. And I hope everything's okay. And that Dad's happy. And you're happy. And you guys are all happy. And I want to know how you and Maddie are doing after fucking college, and what's the place we lived in afterwards look like? Did Bella move in with us? I love you. Fuck. Cut that stupid part out. You know, I know you're gonna be okay. 'Cause I'm gonna be okay.
of us sleep these days. Flower-lined window shade. All of us take our place. Settle down, clean our plates. All of us walking slow. Finding a hand to hold. All of us growing old.
I need absolute silence.
Just cause they say
Well, this interview is just
so.
Is it recording? I think it is.
This motherfucker right here.
So I think that everyone in this friend group has very small dick energy except for Jeremy.
This is what moment everybody has that moment. I love you, boy.
Hey, suck my dick.
Ah, fuck, don't say it.
It's a hard knock life for us.
No, I broke one. Cheers to that. No, that's a joke.
I have one question.